Hello and welcome to Baldwin's, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm Dom.
I'm Oliver.
And today we're going to be looking at the Baldwin's mystery box. Can you explain a bit more about this cardboard box?
Well, we get big collections in and often we're left with coins that we don't really know what to do with. They're semi-numismatic. They don't have a great deal of commercial value and they're not something that we want to be selling in our shop necessarily. And so to get it out of harm's way, we put them in this box and try and forget about it. But today we've unearthed it.
So this is about what, 6 to 8 months worth of I don't want to say junk, but not so good stuff. But
exactly.
I mean, no one's perfect, right? There could be maybe something in there that has some sort of value, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking through, we're going to give ourselves about half an hour, and at the end we're going to see who, myself or Oliver, has found the most valuable coin. Incidentally, I feel like we should probably give away some of this stuff. You know,
yes,
some people watching, you'd be surprised what people really, really like. And to be honest, I'm sure there's a few people out there who would like a 1967 gold-plated penny. So why don't we give that away?
Come to
Stick it in the
Baldwin's
box
and grab a handful of coins.
If you are in the London area after you've watched this video, come in and ask for something from the mystery box, and we will let you have your choice of the coins in that tray. Unless we find something that's actually valuable, in which case we'll be selling it. Right, there we go. 1952 to 1977 silver Jubilee crown. Not silver, but I think that's worthy of a giveaway. Come into Baldwin's and get your Jubilee crowns. You'll know we're not setting this up because we just aren't going to find anything fantastic. There we go, Poland, 1979. That's definitely not silver, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, that can go in the giveaways. I'm guessing you saw this. This doesn't count, does it?
This doesn't count.
50 pence piece collection.
Can't lift that.
There is no Kew Gardens in here, I don't think. I do remember seeing that, and there's a load of quarters at the end. Cool. Incidentally, this is a Baldwin's mug. This is 15 years old. It's a bit chipped, but this is one of the last ones in existence. We'll be giving this one away too. If you want your own Baldwin's mug with the name for Numismatics, come into Baldwin's on the Strand. God, how much have you got?
I've got.
Well, you're just going to win by. You're going to win by volume because you're going to have a million coins that are worth a penny, and all I've done is actually tried to find good things. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang. Right, I'm going to go and wash my hands, and I think we should have a look and see what we've got.
Perfect.
Right, we're all done. We've cleaned up all the coins, washed my hands so I'm not covered in bits of metal and horrible stuff, and we're going to go through what we found. Oliver, would you like to start?
Okay, I'll start. I found a cartwheel penny, and it's practically a silhouette. I mean, you can just about make the outline of a portrait. Britannia is basically gone from the coin. Nevertheless, I mean, they're very popular coins. They have a value to them in any grade, I would have thought.
Well, because they're made of copper.
Exactly. So I should think.
What do you think that's worth?
I think it's worth a few pounds.
Well, I found an even better one, so I suppose that's worth a few pounds more. Excellent. I can actually see the head of George on mine.
Yes, yours.
Great. Right, I'm going next. This is fun. Going for slightly interesting things rather than just boring stuff. This is a pierced guinea token that was used for gambling during the reign of George III. It actually says George II on it. The idea was to make it so that it couldn't really be just confused for the real thing. So we've got a head of George III on one side and a shield on the other. Looks a little bit like a spade guinea. But there it is. What's that worth?
Nothing.
What?
Has
50p.
They were used in Victorian times as counters in games and card games and whatnot, and they were really mass-produced items that to this day have no value. But we get a lot of emails.
They're worth something. The nice ones are worth
Well,
a couple of pounds.
this one has a hole in it.
All right, fine. Fair enough.
I also have a valueless item here. I picked out an Indian temple token. Again,
Oh, wow.
another item
Well,
of
that's fun.
confusion. I think they look more interesting than they are. Again, there's huge numbers of these.
That's even been mounted.
Exactly, which is unusual.
I thought these Indian temple tokens usually actually had a temple on them.
It's a strange example, but I
Right.
wouldn't say it.
I have been picking you up on the fact that you let a few silver coins in here. I've got George VI rupee from 1944, which I believe is 50% silver, but I'm not sure. Or is it 80%?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll check that. But it certainly has some silver in it. I would have thought that was worth at least a fiver.
Yep. I'll give you
Great.
that. What else did I pick out? I picked out a few uncirculated coins. I picked out rather a nice 1 cent from Canada, 1918. I mean, there's traces of luster to it. It's a nice, very nice coin, I think.
So what's that worth? It would get, if it's slabbed, it would get, what, an AU 53 or something? And it would be worth less than the value of the grading. Okay,
Yeah.
and what are those? Oh, they're more circulating coins.
So, 1 cent, 1943, British Malaya. I mean,
Yeah, if you collect low value, but high grade coins, then great.
yep.
So I'm going to go for something slightly less interesting. A George II halfpenny, which in this relatively low grade, you can still see the date, 1744. What do you think? £1?
Yeah, a pound or two, absolutely.
Please tell me you have something better.
I picked out
Okay.
a Victorian penny, 1891. I thought this wasn't too bad an example. It's
Actually,
got
that
a
is
little
quite
bit
nice.
of
Is
eye
it a
appeal
bit
to
bent?
yes, it is. However, I think that's worth £4 or £5.
Do you really think that's worth a fiver? Genuinely, because I would have said it was worth a sort of a pound at best. But right, here's something that I'm not sure about. But you did used to have your silver box. This is a 1962 5 francs. It certainly looks like it's made of silver.
It does.
And I think that's 80%, isn't it?
Not sure off the top of my head, but it certainly looks silver.
We'll check that.
Yeah.
Problem with these modern world silver coins is as the silver got taken out of the currencies of these various countries, the percentages get really weird. Like the Kennedy half dollars from the late 60s, they're like 40% silver and then 60% other metals. So it gets a little bit confusing. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Great. I have got another silver coin. This is that might not be.
No,
Silver.
that's not. And
dud.
I think that's a DQ, in fact, for
What?
claiming a
What's
silver
a
coin.
disqualified?
Yeah,
It's what?
exactly.
This is a 2 franc from Switzerland. Unfortunately, Oliver says it doesn't have any silver in it, so that's my mistake.
There you go. I think I'm done.
No, I can see something. You've got a pound of 50 pence pieces
Well,
there.
all right, fine. I picked out 2 50p's that made their way into the box. So I'm on a bona fide £1 there.
I've got a wheat cent, which I know these are popular with American collectors. The condition isn't good, but even so, is it worth 20 pence? Possibly. One more coin, and then I've got my last one, which I've saved the best till last, maybe.
I've picked out a
Oh no, that's cheating.
£5 coin. Face value £5.
Is it?
1997.
Does it have £5 of face value? Can you spend it in a shop?
It certainly has a face value of £5. So I'm giving that £5.
Wow. Well, okay. I suppose technically it does have a face value, and it's also it's kind of interesting because it's got the 2 portraits, hasn't it? It's far as I know, the only crown to have that kind of double portrait. Okay, fair enough. Well, I've got what I thought was the best till last, but actually upon closer inspection, the condition isn't great. But it is a farthing of Charles II. That is from 1674, so that is over 350 years old, which I think is quite fun. I mean, it's not the best coin in the world, but I think that must be worth a tenner. Or more. You think more? Less.
Well,
I think that's worth £10.
would I pay £10 for it? Probably not, but somebody might.
I think someone would pay £10 for a 1674 Charles. So I haven't been doing the maths, but I have a feeling I can probably claim victory with an approximate, what's that, maybe £50 worth of stuff? What have you got? 20?
20 or so.
Okay,
I reckon
no, I think
maybe
that's good.
30 on a good day,
But
with a generous customer.
It's not about who wins or loses. I think it's great that we've managed to sieve through a year's worth of what we thought were pretty valueless coins and find some coins that are really interesting and also have a decent amount of value to them.
And it's good practice for getting your eye in as well. That's a crucial part of our job, is being able to spot the hidden gem amongst quite large collections. So to be able to go through thousands of coins and pick out 10 best is good practice.
And like we've been saying through the video, we picked out a few things. If you're in the London area and you want to pop into 399 Strand and say hello, let us know if you want to take home one of the coins we took out. Have a good one.